In this video, we'll review the quality of our food. Processed, natural, or sometimes called whole food, and organic. What they are, and their nutritional value. Processed foods are made by taking raw ingredients and producing neatly packaged goods. This is done to provide a longer shelf life. These foods can be prepared quickly and consumed immediately. However, during processing, they lose most of their nutritional value. Some artificial ingredients used in processed foods includes monosodium glutamate, flavoring, preservatives, hydrogenated oil, fillers, and artificial sweeteners like high fructose corn syrup. The increase in obesity of adults 20 years and older has tripled over recent years. The consumption of high fructose corn syrup has increased at a parallel rate. It's hard to avoid it. Here's a list of some of the foods that may contain high fructose corn syrup. You can see by this list, it's hard to walk down any aisle of your grocery store and find something without high fructose corn syrup. So let's take a look at natural, or what's sometimes called whole foods. Natural foods are grown on farms, orchards, gardens, or in greenhouses, and are unprocessed and unrefined. These foods typically are colorful, flavorful, and rich in textures. They are also full of micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytochemicals, and fiber. The downside is they typically have a shorter shelf life and require longer preparation times. Natural or whole foods should not be confused with organic foods. Being a natural food just refers to if they are processed or not. It does not refer to how the food was grown or animals were raised. So let's look at the difference between natural and organic foods. Here we'll show a side-by-side comparison of conventional farmers and organic farmers. Conventional farmers apply chemical fertilizers to promote growth. Organic farmers apply natural fertilizers like manure or compost to feed the soil and plants. Conventional farmers spray insecticides to control pests and disease, while organic farmers use insects, birds, or traps to reduce pests and disease. Conventional farmers use chemicals and herbicides to manage weeds, while the organic farmers rotate crops, till, hand weed, or mulch to manage the weeds. Conventional farmers give animals antibiotics, growth hormones, and medication to prevent and control disease and spur growth, while the organic farmers' animals are given organic feed and allowed access to the outdoors. They use rotational grazing, a balanced diet, and clean housing to help minimize disease. Labels like all natural, free range, or hormone free should not be confused with organic. Here's something that really surprised me. There is no conclusive evidence that shows organic food is more nutritious than is conventionally grown food. And the USDA, even though it certifies organic food, does not claim these products are safer or more nutritious. So what have we learned? Processed foods, while convenient, have diminished nutrients. Natural and organic foods may have the same nutritional value, but are higher in nutritional value than processed foods. So you can see that if you reduce the amount of processed foods you eat and prepare your own meals, that would be healthier. But what happens to the nutrients in foods when they're cooked? We'll take a look at that in our next module on how cooking affects the nutrients of food.